This is one of the important question of your RML PYQ of on the topic counseling and psychotherapy. Question number 1 is about your schizophrenia and the frontline treatment for schizophrenia. How you will treat the schizophrenic patient. Option number 1 is cognitive behavioral therapy you will use. Option number B says that about the stress management training. Option number C says that antipsychotic medication, and option number D says about social skills training. Okay, so what do you think is going to be the correct answer? Try to solve it on your own right before the examination because it will help you to clear the upcoming examination. Option number 1, CBT you will use for schizophrenics. No. Option number B, stress management. No. Option number C is the correct answer over here. Antipsychotic medication will be the frontline treatment for schizophrenia. Okay, so I hope if you are reading this schizophrenia, you definitely know the positive symptoms, the negative symptoms, and the flat effect about that. Because these, on the basis of these symptoms, negative, delusion, hallucination, the flat effect, catatonia, the questions will be coming up shortly in your upcoming exam. So make sure you are preparing according to that. Now, this is one of the question: which one of the following theorists developed the concept of self-efficacy that has been used as a CBT, cognitive behavioral theoretical explanation for how people change? Okay, so how you will change, how people change, and if you know the correct answer, who has written the book Games People Play, make sure that you comment down below. Okay, now how people will change and the concept of self-efficacy is given by whom? Make sure that you write the correct answer over here. Aaron Beck or Aaron Beck, Albert Ellis, Albert Bandura, or B.F. Skinner. Okay, what do you think is the correct answer for this particular question? And if you don't know what is the correct answer for this, then make sure that you are reading the basic book and the basic frameworks. You are doing the CANF books. Okay, because all the questions which you are witnessing here right now, 90% to 95% questions are framing or coming from these books only. Okay. Alright, so which of the following theorists have given the concept of self-efficacy? And the concept of self-efficacy is given by none other than the person same who has given the concept of your reciprocal determinism. Okay, the person who has given the concept of reciprocal determinism has also given the concept of self-efficacy, and this self-efficacy is given by someone who has also given the AMID. Okay, the 4 stages of your what? The 4 stages of your observational learning. A stands for your attention, M for motivation, I for imitation, and D for desire. This is also where given in the C book. You can read it. And also he has also given the social cognitive learning theory. All these are given by none other than Albert Bandura. Okay, Albert Ellis will talk about the therapy and therapy behavior modification. B.F. Skinner given operant conditioning and positive punishment, negative punishment, and things like that. But only and only Albert Bandura has given the concept of self-efficacy that has been used as a cognitive behavioral theoretical explanation for how people will change. Another question, third question for the day: systems theory involves uses computer-based programs for therapy, attempts to understand the family as a social system, uses data analysis systems as a diagnostic tool, or option number D, relies on self-report measures. Okay, so what do you think is going to be the correct answer? It is so simple one: attempts to understand the family as a social system. Okay, systems theory, family therapy, all this fall for the family as a social system. This is the correct answer over here. I hope you have got 3 out of 3. Okay, definitely I think you will be able to answer this question correctly. And now, fourth question for you: behavior analysis is based upon the principles of. A very good question, and the confusing option of option number D, all of the above. Options given as cognitive learning theories, operant conditioning, dream analysis, or option number D, all of the above. Always look for this option, and 99% this option is going to be correct, but this is the only 1% case we are talking right now. Okay, don't fall for this gimmick that okay, if they are given all of the above, the answer will be like that. This is not that entrance exam where you will find option number D correct all the time. I mean all of the above correct all the time. Okay, so behavior analysis is based upon the principles of your operant conditioning, and I hope definitely you would have got this correct. Cognitive learning theories, no. Dream analysis, no. We are talking about psychoanalysis or psychotherapy over there, and this is also not the correct answer. So only and only option number B, operant conditioning, is the correct answer over here. But now you have to also watch out for the 99% of cases which we are looking right now on your screen. which of the following might be considered as the central tenets of client-centered therapy? Okay, even if you will close your eyes, you will always mark the option number D over here. And this is the correct answer. You will find in the basic NCRTs, you will find in the C book, you will find in the N book, F book, wherever you will find in your entire life, wherever you will read about the client-centered therapy or about Carl Rogers, then you will find these three tenets, and this is what we can say the fifth question of your MPhil entrance. Okay, each and every entrance is definitely out of, you are not going to give 100 questions, you are going to give 99 questions, and cutoff will be decided on that. Why? Because this question is going to definitely come in your entrance, any entrance you are giving in India right now. Okay, so central tenets of CCT or the person-centered therapy: empathy should be there, CPR, I mean UPR will be there, and the congruence should be there. So option number D, all of the above, becomes the correct answer over here. I hope you got 5 out of 5. If you got 5 out of 5, then you are doing amazingly great. Just make sure you take care of the 1% and the 99% we just discussed right now. Don't fall for this gimmick in the previous question which you have seen. And now one more question for you. Gordon Allport preferred which of the following research approach in his personality research? Okay, so there was this guy, Gordon Allport, whose brother was someone who did something for social psychology, and preferred which of the following research approach in his personality research: factorial design, nomothetic approach, idiographic chi-square method. Okay, so what does this guy used? And we recently had a Telegram poll also on this particular question, and maximum of you have marked it incorrect. Maximum numbers 50-60% maybe have marked incorrect, and the correct answer over here is only and only your idiographic approach over here. Okay, Gordon Allport has used idiographic approach for his personality research. Okay, and now he has also given the cardinal, central, and the secondary traits, the CCS over here. And factorial design was not used by Gordon Allport because he has nothing to do with the personality factors. None of the use of 1972 Robert Costa and McRae, nothing has been taken from the factorial design by Gordon Allport. Nomothetic approach is also not been followed by this guy. It was followed by the Penn theory, the Eysenck one, and chi-square method is also not the correct answer over here. Chi-square method, what is the degree of freedom for that? Degree of freedom for that is R-1 into C-1. Row -1, column -1. You will always find the correct degree of freedom, and the NPC something looks like this. The Z is also in the middle. The mean, median, mode all lies in the same place over here, and you are having next question on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, so now you are not going to give 99 questions, you are going to give only 98 because this question is also going to come most likely in your upcoming exam. Okay, so Maslow's hierarchy and both the humanistic approach is being followed in every entrance exam of MPhil clinical psychology you are giving. Which stage is characterized by? Okay, so comment down below what are the 4 stages of your sleep characterized by realizing your full potential according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Option: the pyramid of Mesa is given over here. Safety needs, social needs, esteem needs, and the self-actualization needs are given over here. Maslow's hierarchy of need, which stage is characterized by realizing your full potential? Full potential is always on the top, which is saying for the option number 4th, D option, self-actualization needs. You just did some of the 7-8 questions of your RML Mphil clinical psychology PYQ. So if you have scored full out of full, if you have also scored complete marks in the questions we just discussed right now, then you are preparing very solid. Your basics are very strong. In the next part when we will meet, we will see more questions which might make you think of whether you are not studying properly or you are studying properly or you are covering the basics properly or not. Okay. Alright, with this we will end this video. See you all in the next one, and if you have not yet joined in the Telegram group, make sure that you join over there so that you can give quick polls and free study materials and more benefits unlock in the Telegram group. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.